Hi, Toby Hodges on board the Bente 28 in the dying breeze off Barcelona, Port Genesta for European Yacht of the Year. Really interesting new third model from Bente Yachts in Germany. Judel Vrolijk design, really nice size, sits between their 24 and their 39. So you can see from the bow here, voluminous hull shape with chines. This modern looking boat, funky colour scheme. It's very much in line with what Bente have done before, which is affordable cruising yachts that are easy to manage and enjoyable to sail. So we have been sailing here with the Genoa in about 5 knots of breeze. Up to maybe 6-7 knots of breeze. You're doing up to about 5 knots boat speed, and then with the Jenica, which is hoisted off the end of this bowsprit, so you use a carbon extending bowsprit there, which doesn't need a bobstay even for code 0 as well. So yeah, kept simple to manage. Small locker in the bows. So this is designed to quite a strict weight actually, 3.2 tons, and this has a 1.6 metre T-keel on it with a 1.8 metre option as well. And that main cuddy, cockpit cuddy there, absolutely central to the philosophy of the boat really. Produces lots of light and good standing headroom below. This one has a tint on the glass itself as well. And it's a really good cockpit setup as well, nice for sailing. A couple of things I really like is having a traveller that's easy to control from either side, so it's easy to let off from one side there, pull in on this side. Often that can be a bit of a faff, but that works really well. And having a proper traveller right on the aft beam on the transom there, and then yeah, easy to control the main sheet. It's just locked here on 2 sheets, and then otherwise yeah, it's a simple cockpit layout, good space for a family or taking friends on board. You've got the main sheet set up on a little plinth. Battle stick tiller system on the tiller, and you see 2 quadrants here, so yeah, twin rudders, just to make it easy to sail, particularly for reaching off the wind. So if you don't know Bente, they're a German brand, Judel Vrolijk designs. They're built in Poland. Vacuum infused polyester hulls and polyester deck on this, weight layup for the deck. Yeah, weight 3.2 tons on this. The beam is 2.99, so can still be trucked without needing an escort, etc. This boat we're on, well, the standard boat starts at 109,000 ex-VAT. This one is about 140 with the options. So light, bright, and really spacious interior. Remembering this is a 28-foot yacht, it certainly feels larger in the places you want it, and that's partially really thanks to this cockpit cuddy here, which gives you this massive amount of headroom in here. You see my hand up here, so yeah, 7-foot headroom I would say in the companionway, and 6.5, and then even 6 foot right up to the start of this saloon table. It makes a big difference because it means I'm standing on the bilge level here as well, which helps. But it means you can stand and work at the galley area, or at the nav station area here as well. and there's plenty of space to get up through the saloon and to the forward berth as well. So your headroom obviously goes to seated headroom once you get to the saloon berths, but even, you know, it's a big saloon table, and even with the leaf up there, you see they've cut it away on that side so you can still get up and in here with that leaf up. This one, it should be noted, has optional hull liner. So this part is always there, that's structural, but the rest of it around the hull port lights there, and then all around this berth, that's optional. Otherwise it would be bare GRP as that is there, painted. And Bente built 150 of the 24, and only one of those owners so far has gone for this extra GRP. Why am I telling you that? Because it makes a difference. You know, if you want this nicer finish, obviously you get that, and with the shelving with it and that sort of thing, but you can see how much space that's also taking up. So without this liner here, you gain another 15 centimeters each side, and there's probably, looking at all of it going through here, a couple of 100 kilos in weight as well that you could take out. Anyway, that aside, good sized V berth, stowage underneath it. There's a small flexible water tank in there. These are sleepable berths each side, port and starboard. Really good sized saloon here. I mean, you could sit 8 people around this saloon table. We're just docking the boat now. Well, I'm not, but the crew are. While I take you through here, you can hear the engine still running at the moment. So it's as standard as a 13 horsepower, but you can upgrade to a 20 horsepower or have a Torpedo electric drive as well. On the floor here, this is just non-slip painted, but it could, you know, cabby panels could be flexi-teak or permateak, I believe they offer. Client choice. Good size lifting table there, access to the electronics behind, simple fuse boxes. I like these bits of woodwork trim because they also give you a little bit of a handhold as well, but it's been nicely finished. And there is good stowage. So yes, this one has an induction hob, so used for when you're plugged into electricity. But you can have a gas hob and a stove even, which would obviously go in there, gimbaled stove. Quite a few owners sail these boats on lakes, so yeah, again, an owner choice. And then you have, sleeping for 2 up there and another 2 on there, and either a large single aft or a cosy double, depends how well you get on with your birthing partner. Is that a word? A birthing partner? Or is that someone that delivers a baby? And then the door to the heads. So good size heads. Again, plenty of stowage. It's all been relatively nicely finished. There's a locker back here, so that would make, with a rail in it, a really useful wet hanging locker. And more stowage outboard past the heads. And this is a neat little, take all your vanity stuff in there and take it home. So just got that ready to go, and then it just slots in that little area behind the sink. So this with the lights on, and these lights all have USB chargers on them. A small fridge in here, and then behind here, place for your Nespresso, which will plug in behind. So yeah, it's all nicely thought about for having a weekend on board. We've got good deck stowage here in the quarter locker with washboard stowage inboard as well. And then if you're having gas, you would have it would go where this bilge pump area is here for a gas bottle. So you can see really from outside here just how eye-catching the design is. And that orange is quite special for Bente. But yeah, really voluminous bow shape there, and it helps give you that the amount of space we've seen on the interior, but also good sized cockpit as well. I mean, you can sit 6 around there on those benches easily. Nice little lights under this cuddy. Yeah, so this starts at 109,000 euros ex VAT, and this boat we're on is about 142,000 euros. Hope you enjoyed the tour. So I couldn't give it some more wind, but maybe another day.